Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it wrong. I can tell. Hi. So you guys got to help me out. I'm not really too familiar with Instagram Live, but welcome to our Instagram Live, and thank you very much for joining us. Maraming salamat po. Tonight we have a very very special guest for all of you. And just waiting for him. And I would like to already thank him for actually agreeing to join me. Excited na po ako. Actually, first time ko talaga siyang ma-interview at makakausap. Eto na po siya. Napakagwapo ni
Hey,
Derek Ramsay naman. Hi, Derek.
hindi na shaven
Hello,
and
how
going.
are you?
I'm trying to grow this out for the entire quarantine.
Really? Oh, we can't wait. Bagay naman sa'yo. Huwag ka mag-alala, Derek, because I'm also growing out my white hair.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Here, home alone, quarantined. My
Talaga.
parents are up in Tagaytay.
You know what? That's the reason why we're talking to you. First of all, Derek, of course, ang dami-dami nating naririnig ng mga news, social media, sa TV. And ako, I get affected already. I'm kind of getting depressed already and sad.
Mhm.
So what we want to do is actually bring smiles on the faces of our followers right now para mapahappy naman natin sila ng konti so that they can forget whatever it is, even just for a short while, di ba? Yung mga
I know there's so
uh,
much negativity out there, no? It's like it won't make the news unless it's negative, and that's why on my social media I've been trying to promote positivity as much as I can, pang good
that's good.
vibes. Yesterday I dedicated the entire day answering DMs about different workouts that I can do at home. So
Oh,
um,
great,
wow,
great.
I replied to
Actually,
like
that's what we're gonna
over
talk
100
about
people.
today. Para
Hmm.
naman,
Sure, sure.
para dun sa mga nanonood sa atin, syempre, ito yung parati ko naririnig kasi, Derek, eh. Oh my God, I'm home. I'm so bored. How can you be bored, right? I mean, there's so many things to do at home. So, because you are
Correct.
so known to be such an athlete, alam mo, I did research. I did a little bit of research on you, Derek. Somehow, any sport you do, you're good at. So this is a
Um,
natural thing, right? It's a born you're really born to be athletic, right? Aside from being great looking, of course, and being a great actor. So
um, why, thank you. I guess so, yeah. My parents really stuck me into the world of sports since I was a young child. So
mhm.
it kept me away from the drugs, from all the bad influences out there. And I'm very competitive. So every sport that I pick up, I want to master, and I seem to pick up really quick. And
Yeah.
yeah, I started since I was like 3 years old.
Three
My
years old.
mom,
What was the first sport that you loved?
football. When I say football, it's soccer, but I call it
Soccer.
football.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
soccer's my first love. And then I've gotten to so many sports. Water polo. When I was studying in the UK, I took up water polo, cricket, some of the other sports that
Cricket.
maybe
Wow,
many
that's
don't
not
know.
too
Yeah.
popular. No, cricket is not too popular here.
In
Cricket
this
is a
country, it's not popular.
it's a European sport, right? Cricket. Am I
It's
right?
very popular with the English, the Australians, the Indians,
Mm-hmm.
the West Indies. They're very much into cricket, so
Okay.
it's very English.
Derek, you have so many fans that are saying hi to you right now. It's so fast that I can't read it. But say hi though to Tiffany from Melbourne, Australia. And
Hi, Tiffany. Hope
ang
you're well over
dami-dami.
there. Yeah,
Later,
it's going so fast. Eh.
can you see it also? Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I can
Ako
see them.
lang
Thanks
ba?
for the love, guys. I hope everybody's well. I hope your families are well too.
And for all our followers right now who are watching, if you have any questions for Derek, and if I can see it, please do post your question. Ayan. Aside from, of course, cricket and football, you're also good sa basketball, and lately you've been playing golf also, right?
Yeah, I played semi-professional basketball way in 2004. Then I played in the MPBL again this year, although I wasn't too active because of it's hard to make sabay being an actor and an athlete because you
Mm-hmm.
do need to put in the work. And with our schedule, sometimes we don't control it, right? And we'll be working 18-hour days and there's just no time to recover. And to be fair to these athletes who, have been dreaming to reach this level of whatever sport they're playing, kailangan you have to put in the work. So out of respect to those athletes, um, I have to back out if I can't put in 200%. But with that said, I'm really into golf now. I want to become a professional golfer. Alam mo, if I didn't sign with GMA last year,
Mm-hmm.
that was my goal. I was going to dedicate, 2019, 2020 to becoming a professional golfer. But
Wow.
um,
So what's your
plan
handicap? I'm
change.
just curious.
My handicap, I would say now is about a two, a one or a two.
Wow. Professional level. Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up again and maybe we can play, but
You
never
used to
mind.
play. I remember seeing you before in Ayala Alabang back in the day.
Talaga? Oh my God. I was so obsessed.
Yes.
I was so obsessed with golf. I used to go to the driving range every day. I wanted to be so good. And then
And
I had my
I
own
know
group.
how it was you. You know why I knew it was you? Because you were
Why?
covered from head to toe.
I was so scared of the sun. Alam mo na, I didn't want to get too dark. At the same time, I didn't want to get freckles, which is exactly what happened. I still got it, but I
Mm.
so love the game of of golf because
Yes.
there's so much patience involved, which is so me, no? And it's perfecting it. One day you're good, and then the next day you're not good. I don't know what happens, diba? Yung parang
It's all
one.
up here. It's a battle of consistency. That's what I like to call it. You can't master it.
Mhm.
It's like, I again with all the sports that I've played, this game, golf is the hardest of all of them. And I truly
Talaga.
believe it's all up here. You know,
And then the minute you let the
it's
game affect you, that's it now, right?
yes, you
Corny
let your
na, di ba?
emotions affect you. One
Yeah.
bad shot can turn into four, five, six more bad shots. Um, but it's really a game that's difficult to master, and like I said, it's the most difficult sport that I've ever played.
They actually say that when you play golf, it actually your real, true personality or character comes out in the golf course.
That's so
So you're laughing. What does that mean? Oh no.
oh, that's so true. It's a very frustrating sport.
Yes, yes.
Hindi ako magsisinungaling. I've had my moments of uh, collapsing, throwing my clubs and making tabog, angry at myself. I've done that, but that's because I'm very competitive. You know, it's really, really, for me, it's easy to get good at golf, but to be like at the pro levels when you have to hit that ball when people are watching,
Yeah.
it's so different. When you play in a tournament, diba, you can be like, when you do your practice rounds, ang galing-galing mo. But then when you go on the first tee, and there's only a few golfers just watching you there, biglang may pressure ka na
Correct.
nararamdaman, and it changes your swing. It
Exactly.
really
There's so
does.
much pressure. But yeah, golf can be
Yeah.
very fun, no? So,
Ah,
with
yeah,
all
yeah.
of these things, you're very athletic ever since you were a kid. How did you actually end up being an actor? I mean, how were you discovered? Did you I think you came out in a
Wow.
commercial first, right? Tama ba ako?
That's I'm very blessed. The Lord has been very good to me, and He always gives me opportunities. And my father always told me, if you're given an opportunity, take advantage of it, and if you
Wow.
decide to go for it, give it your best. And siguro mga 7 to 8 years, I was being asked to join showbiz, but I was still in school. And my mom's like, your priority is school. You have to finish school before anything else. And I was like, don't worry, mom. Me, to become an actor is like the last thing I'd ever be. I was
La.
really wired to be a sportsman or, you know,
Mhm.
talaga.
And now here Here you
Ibang-iba.
are.
I was actually very shy. Hindi ko kayang humarap sa harapan ng camera,
Talaga?
even for a photo. I was very shy.
Oh. You
So
were how, I'm sorry, you were how old when you joined showbiz?
I was about, wow, I'd say about 20, maybe 26, 27 already. But I would do commercials left and right. Even when I was abroad um, doing my studies, they would fly me in to do a commercial. Or when I'm visiting my parents on holiday, I do a commercial or two. So um, as a model, I was out there. But even with that, I was really, really shy. And it was annoying me kasi sabi ko, why do I freeze up every time I'm in front of the camera or if
The
I'm in front
camera.
of a lot of people? So I joined and I enlisted myself in the school play to get over my fear.
And
And I
how
was
was
able to
that?
get through it.
How did
Oh my
that
God.
come along?
Oh man.
Your very first school play, ano nangyari? Oh.
Oh wow. It was in a box theater too, so where the audience is actually like part of the, you know, the entire scene. They're like right
Uh-huh.
there. You can touch them, all four corners. You know, you can just touch them and you're moving around them.
Oh,
And if
okay.
my parents didn't fly across the world to come and support me, I don't think I could have done it. But that gave me confidence. And when I flew back after I graduated, um, I was getting offers one after the other. I joined MTV. Um, I was with Eat Bulaga first, and then MTV
Ah,
got
okay,
me.
okay.
Yeah, and then
Is
I
that how Georgie met you? Because Georgie, of course, is your manager now, right?
since day one. No, Georgie, since day one. And I came back on holiday visiting my parents, and I was in my full school uniform, proud of my
Mhm.
tie, because if you make the rugby team, you get a special tie.
Wow,
Tapos,
okay.
I was walking in, um, I was walking in a hotel, actually, and this guy named Ayo Gunting asked me to do a photo shoot, and I said no, kind of freaky. And this guy was really persistent. He asked my dad, and my dad said that would be a great idea. Leading
Okay.
to I graduated school, and I was out partying in the clubs, and Georgie
There's
comes up to me and
Georgie.
said, "I'm gonna manage you one day, boy." And I'm like, "Get away from me." And then the rest is history. He's been my manager since day one. Siya lang. And
Sabi nga niya,
we
according to
don't even have a
Georgie,
contract, Pops.
well, according to Georgie, he only has nice words for you. Ikaw daw yung sobra-sobra ka daw loyal talaga. I mean, and that's true po. Wala silang contract, and yet from the very beginning, Georgie has managed you, and you've been so loyal daw to him. Alam mo yon. And he's also very
Yeah,
loyal to you, of course, diba?
super. He's like my second mom. You know, he is loved dearly by the family, and he has such a great heart. You know, we all went through our trials. Georgie did, and I was there to see it. And it's just so nice to see how he, you know, was able to fight through those battles and to become the person that he is today. So I'm very, very happy, and I will never replace Georgie in my life.
Oh, kanawa.
Um,
Georgie, I hope you're watching. He's probably watching. What's this? A lot of your fans are asking. First of all, they're saying you have good values. One is asking, what's your next movie project now, Derek?
oh wow. So I'm in discussion. It's actually it's a done deal already. Just a little bit more of tweaking of the contract, but I'll be doing a movie with Sam Worthington, the lead star of
Avatar.
Avatar. Yes.
Clash
So
of the
excited to work with
Titans.
him. Yes,
Diba?
Clash of the
Clash of the
Titans.
Titans
Um,
and Terminator, I think. Terminator
yes,
something.
he's an Australian actor, but his breakthrough was Avatar, and I'll be working on a project with him. The entire film will be shot here in the Philippines, Filipino director, but international producer, and I'm really excited for that.
That
Um,
is exciting.
and then the
Yes, that's
story,
so good for you.
yeah, it's a 80s story. So I love period films, and I'm going to get to work with a superstar from Hollywood, and
I know that's so
that will
galing.
be
Does
a,
that mean that
yeah.
the movie's also going? Of course, the movie's going to be shown in Hollywood. No, we get to watch you.
It actually, yeah, I'm hoping they get to show it here, but the plan is to bring it out internationally. So this is one. It's a trilogy. So I hope the first
Oh,
one does well. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
and is it going to be you said 80s, but is it going to be more of like an action, drama, thriller? Can you just give
It's going to
us
be an
a
action
hint?
suspense thriller based on a true story. Um, Basically, we're best friends. We're both policemen,
Uh-huh.
and he's a retired policeman living in the Philippines, but then gets called out to. I don't want to tell everything,
Don't say
but
it now. Basta
basically, we're
abangan
we're
namin
good
yan,
friends.
okay?
Yeah, we're good
Good
friends,
things
and
happen to good people. So abangan niyo po. Ayan ang magiging next project ni Derek. Na movie
thank
ha.
you.
It's pang
Yes,
Hollywood.
and
So
also we
kailangan
have
po
a
abangan namin
teleserye.
yan. Yes,
I
yes,
also have a
yes.
teleserye with Andrea again. So that's pretty cool that I get to work with her again. And this is also
Mm,
action. It's called Sanggang Dikit. And we start once the quarantine's over. That's the first thing on my list of things to do.
great, great, great.
So Andrea and I will be working on that.
Ang galing. I'm so happy that there's so many plans for you this year. And a lot of your fans are gonna be waiting for that. Oh my gosh, sabi ni trans woman ba yun? Ano ba, tama ba? Oh my gosh, I knew so
Yes.
excited na excited sila.
Hi.
We have viewers that are saying hello all the way from Canada. Did I see Australia earlier? Uh, and they're saying that they're very
Ooh.
excited that you're gonna do another soap with Andrea. Ayan. Tapos, Derek, I asked earlier, no? You're health buff and everything, and you actually said also that you've been answering a lot of health stuff. Um, what kind of advice can you give to our followers para naman nga while they're staying at home, probably just watching Netflix or watching TV and eating, they stay healthy naman. What's the easiest exercise that they can do?
Well, the reason why people forget about exercising and the importance of exercising is because we are so preoccupied with all the other things that we do in life. And now that we're quarantined, this is a great chance for us to change our ways. And all
Mm,
it takes is 10 to 15 minutes for any level, whether you're beginner or advanced. It'll only take 10 to 15 minutes of your day,
every day,
and
every day.
every day. So for me, um, the best kind of workout will be the one that you use most of the muscles of your body. And if you use more muscles, you burn more calories. And I work out before breakfast every morning so that throughout the entire day, my body's firing, burning calories, and I can cheat and eat whatever I want.
Ganun
Um,
yun.
with that
Okay.
said, it's just a hit workout, a combination of different exercises where you have minimal rest, but I'm not telling you to go out there and kill yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself, push yourself. And it's fun if you have somebody in the house to do it with you, to push you even better. But basically you can do burpees, a combination of burpees, push-ups, and different variations of ab workouts like a plank, side planks. And I just cycle them 10 squats, 10 push ups, 10 crunches. And I do it 10, 10, 10 for 10 minutes and see as many as uh, how many I can do, how many sets I can do in 10 minutes. Record that. And then on the second day, so that may hinahabol ka, see if you can do more than what you did the previous
The
day.
last time. Okay. Burpees are hard
Yeah.
for me. Uh, Yeah, I struggle with push-ups. And
See,
burpees are
but
hard.
those
But
are
I guess you
normal
have to
things. Those are
start, right?
yes, yes. So progressive. You can do it on your knees.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, I'm not saying do 10 burpees in 10 seconds. If it takes you 30 seconds to do 10 burpees, that's fine. You know, that's why you record your progress. If you were able to do 3 cycles in 10 minutes, maybe you can do 3 cycles in a bit on the next day. And
Mm-hmm,
slowly you'll
mm-hmm.
get stronger and stronger. But the thing is, after you work out, feed your body because you need food. That's your fuel to recover. That's where you get your energy. Doing workouts like this, concentrate on getting a little bit more protein if you want to develop more muscle. But if not, then stick to whatever diet that you have. But if you do
What is your
this every
diet,
morning,
Derek? Do you diet? Parang,
I just don't skip meals. I eat whatever I want.
okay.
That's why
So
I
that
work out
that
before
means
breakfast.
you eat carbs, tama? You can eat
I love, they're
carbs.
my friends. Look, I'll show you what my dinner is for
Sige nga,
today, ha?
pakita nga, Derek.
Oh,
What is
adobo.
that? Oh my
See
gosh,
it?
sarap. Okay, gutom na
That,
kami.
I will finish all that rice. I will finish all of that rice.
Oh, wow. So it's not true
Yeah,
that you should not eat carbs. Because look at your body
carbs,
naman.
dear, if you don't take in carbs, you won't have energy. And that's bad. A lot of people work out and then don't feed their body.
Mhm.
You'll actually start burning muscle if you keep working out without eating. You'll burn muscle and you won't perform. So hydration and food intake is really important, guys, when you're going to live an active lifestyle. And
They're
white
asking if,
rice,
Derek, they're asking if you can cook. Do you cook well?
I can fry. I can fry.
You can. So I guess you can fry fish. You can fry
Yep,
steak.
hot dogs. I can fry an egg.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
I'm not very good in the kitchen. Andrea and I did a live video of she was teaching me how to cook basically, and I was so stressed out. It was like she finished 2 pasta dishes, and I still wasn't done boiling my pasta,
Oh my
and I ended
God.
up overcooking it. So I'm not very good in the kitchen, although it's one of my favorite areas to be in the house. So I have to have a nice kitchen. I love the kitchen.
What's your favorite food? Someone's asking.
Ah, sinigang na baboy. I love
Wow. Okay,
sinigang.
pareho tayo. Okay.
Yeah, I love sinigang. Whether it's baboy is my favorite, but any form of sinigang,
Is
yeah.
good, yeah. So
Oh.
that means Andrea cooks for you a lot because she's a better cook, right? Tama ba?
Yeah, I can't tell you to follow what I am right now because I've been living a disciplined lifestyle for a very long time. So we have to
Mhm.
assess where your metabolism is at. When you starve your body, you're killing that metabolism. So the way I look at it is if a lot of us skip meals and our metabolism slows down, and then when we're really, really hungry, we just gorge and you know eat so much in one sitting.
That's
Okay, so
me.
imagine there's a fire. That's your metabolism. You're gonna dump all of that there. The fire just dies. But if you slowly start feeding it and feeding it, the flame gets bigger. So
Mhm.
when the flame is huge, then you can start, really eating and eating if you
Okay.
love to eat.
I
And
love
and,
to
and
eat
rice is
also.
easy to burn. Rice is so easy to burn. The bad
Talaga?
thing about rice, yeah, the bad thing about rice is if you don't do anything, then it turns into bad sugar, and
Okay.
hence the fat
I
around the belly.
Well, lately I've been working out a little bit from the house. So maybe one of these days we can do another session where you can show us some of your workouts, diba, Derek? You
Yes,
know,
join
Derek,
me anytime.
sige, we can do that while we're stuck in our enhanced community quarantine. Derek, they're
Yeah.
actually also very curious. Of course, in the future, you're going to get married, right? Uh, is it going to be sometime in the far future, or do you see yourself getting settled sometime in the near future. Nakikichismis lang ako with them. Ayan.
Alam mo,
Tinatanong kasi nila.
the great thing about quarantine is you can reflect and you can do so much thinking. That's why, the other times are boring, but most of the time I'm thinking about so many things, and that is probably in the top three. My parents have been married for almost 50 years, so I have the perfect marriage to follow. I just don't want to make mistakes, and right now I'm in a very happy place, and she, I think she would make a beautiful wife. Like we get along in so many ways, we connect in so many ways, and during the quarantine period, I've been thinking a lot about having kids and settling down. I'm excuse me. I'm finishing my house, my dream house, where I plan to live for the next 20 years in Alabang. Unfortunately, the quarantine happened, so I was just about to move in actually. But
Oh, okay.
it everyone says, Derek, you're all by yourself. Why would you build a big house like this? And it's like, because I plan to fill it up. I plan to start my family. So fingers crossed, it will be very soon.
We're so excited for you. Nako we better hear. I better hear. I better be one of the. I think I'm gonna be at the. I'll rephrase my
You'll
sentence.
definitely be invited.
I will
of
be
course.
one of the early people who will hear about it, probably only because of Georgie.
And you will be there. I want a only a small wedding. But again, what if Andrea wants something bigger? Then we have to give her that.
Yeah, it's usually it's a girl's dream, diba? Para sa mga
Yes. People think I
babae.
don't believe in marriage. It's for the people always say si Derek hindi naniniwala. I do. I believe in marriage because, like I said, my parents are
Yeah.
married and happily married. I have the perfect marriage to follow. But the whole point of marriage is dapat, diba, till death do us part.
Till
And
death and
um,
through thick and thin and
correct.
for richer
So
and for poorer. Nako,
yeah.
I can give you advice, Derek. I can give you advice. Ayan, ayan.
Please do.
I've learned a lot from a lot.
Well, that's
Alam niyo po,
that's
si
life. You make
Derek,
mistakes and you learn.
I'm sorry.
I said that's what life. That's the definition of life. You make mistakes and
Yes,
you
yes,
learn from them.
yes. You make mistakes, you learn from it, and then you get a little bit smarter and a little bit wiser. Of course, if you don't make the
Yes,
mistakes, you'll never learn, diba? Sana matuto
yes,
na nga
that's
ako
true.
soon, Derek. Anyway, aside from all of these wonderful things that were describing si Derek, na loyal siya, magaling siyang athlete, si Derek rin po is sobrang matulungin. I keep hearing this, Derek, na every time someone approaches you, you easily say yes right away, madali kang kausap. Aside from that, is madami ka rin mga charitable institutions that you're helping out with, di ba? Meron kang Habitat for Humanity. Of course,
Yes.
lalong-lalo na ngayon, di ba? Madami pong nangangailangan ng tulong. Is there anything in particular that you're actually focused on right now because of the
Well,
coronavirus?
habitat for me is so wonderful because you're putting a roof over a family's head, and
Mm.
again, you know how important family is to me. And one of the best things, my best memories in life are me with my family in our home. And if you can
Mhm.
give a family their own home, then their kids will definitely have a brighter future, staying away from this, all the negativity out there in the streets, the drugs. So I really do whatever I can for Habitat. But then there's also Operation Smile. The kids with cleft palates, just
Yeah.
a simple procedure. It's not really a simple procedure, but because they're in and out, and it changes that kid's life, their
Yes.
confidence. They learn to love themselves, and it's just amazing their name, it's a perfect fit. The way these kids, their eyes just sparkle when you see them after their operation, and it just only gets better than day by day. We did a one campaign with Bello, and I
Yes.
was very lucky to be there and actually see these kids get operated on, and then see them 2 months later, and you won't recognize them,
And they're
not
so
just
happy, you know?
physically. Yes, that's the best part. They're just, oh my God. You can't explain it. It's just, umiyak talaga ako na to see these kids with so much happiness,
It's true.
and
You're
I,
actually changing their lives by
yeah,
bringing them confidence, by allowing them
yeah,
to smile again.
yeah,
Alam mo yun.
yes.
Nami-mesmerize ako sa'yo, Derek. Ang gwapo mo. Anyway. Alam mo, Derek, we have our viewers who are watching all the way from UAE. I had to write it down.
Wow.
Singapore. Ang daming nanonood pala ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. They all want to be greeted, but of course we will try to say all the names. Kaya lang ang bilis-bilis pong mag nung pangalan nyo. Meron rin pong nanonood from Japan, Chicago. I just
I
saw
love Japan.
Chicago. And everyone's saying how guapo you are because you so are
I,
guapo. Oh my gosh.
nako.
Meron pala also, di
I
ba?
look so
Right?
scruffy.
I like that look on you, actually. I like it. Maybe
Thank
you should keep
you.
it for your next soap and your movie because your movie
Maybe,
is an
yeah, maybe.
action
Yeah,
suspense. Diba? I think that's great. Are you actually
yeah, new
how are
look,
you
new look.
preparing for this movie? I'll be so kumbaga sa ako yan and I know it's gonna be shown in Hollywood. Siguro I'll be doing so many things, you know. How are you
You
actually
know,
preparing for your
I'm
movie?
not gonna attack it any differently from the way I attack my films here. Are you still there? I think I lost you.
I'm there. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. Can you
Um,
see
I'm
me?
not gonna attack it any differently just because it's with a Hollywood actor. Much respect to him, but I'm gonna give the same respect to my fellow artistas here. So um, it's. Do I feel more pressure? Maybe, but the way I'm gonna attack it's still the same way. Uh, you have to be confident. You also have to respect your co-actors in the sense na hindi mo pwedeng isipin na kailangan ko talaga ibigay yung super, super todo ko dito. Kailangan sabayan mo yung binibigay sa'yo ng ka-eksena mo. Because if you give 200% and they only give 100% or 80%, you're trying too hard. It's not
Mm-hmm.
going to look good. So dapat you guys should be on the same level. So I'm gonna attack it the same way. I'll talk to him off cam, befriend him, learn something, and then bring my character to life.
Great, great, great. Ang dami pang mga nag-hello sa'yo, Derek.
I know,
They're
sa
so
akin naghang
happy.
eh. The messages
Ha-
coming up, it's like frozen. All the messages are frozen, so I can't see them anymore.
You can't
There
see
we
them.
go.
I will try to read them for you after this. I had another question in my mind. May nagtatanong pala, Derek, who is your favorite leading lady? Aside from Andrea, of course.
Oh wow, that's a difficult um,
Maybe not
question.
favorite or somebody who you got closer to in the process, of course, with working with her. Sino kaya yun? You can mention several names.
Um, I built a great friendship with all um, my leading ladies, actually. Anne and I uh, did a couple of movies together. Jenilyn and I did a couple of movies
Mhm.
together. Um,
And Curtis,
but
of
I'd have to
course.
say, yeah, Anne Curtis, Jen, Christine, Lovey, Andrea. I worked with so many leading ladies, but I'd have to say, if you're gonna put a gun to my head and make me choose, I would have to say Judy Ann Santos, because
Oh.
when I was a nobody, she she's a superstar. Like, back then she was a superstar, and till today she's a superstar.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
I was a
And a great
nobody back then.
actress.
Very, very good. At malakas sumampal. The heaviest hand I ever worked with. But
Hindi mo siya
alam
nakalimutan
mo,
after.
she she agreed to work with me, and I had no name. I had nothing. I was shocked that she would allow me to be her leading man when wala pa akong pinatunayan. So she was my leading lady, or I was her leading man in a teleserye called. And then right after that teleserye, she agreed to me being her leading man again in our next teleserye. So I'd have to give it to Miss Judy Santos.
Mabait rin kasi si Juday, di ba? I also hear a lot of wonderful things about her.
Yeah, she is. She is. I will always be grateful. She is a big part and one of the major reasons to why I am where I am right now.
Oh, okay. Uh, my friend Georgie Babushak from New York said she used to watch your teleserye with Juday. Ayan. So, she's all the way from New York. I have a lot of
Oh,
friends that
thank
are
you.
actually
Thank
watching
you.
right now. I will greet you
Yeah,
guys
we have
later. Para,
Chris. I think this Chris is watching. I know her. She's been a fan and now a friend for many years now, and she was a part of our live stream the other day, and she donated so many face masks. So I just want to say hi, Chris.
oh, wow. Thank you, Chris. Maraming salamat. Leia, also from Chicago,
And
is
Rose.
watching. There's Marlene. May nagre-request. Have you worked with Don Zulueta? They were saying Derek and Don. That would be a nice combination.
Wow, I would. Wow, I would love to work with Dawn.
I see you guys together.
Yeah, I'd love to work with her. Big
Diba?
fan. She's she's beautiful. Yeah, she's someone I'd love to work with. I'm so blessed. Talaga. I've worked with so many great leading ladies. I can't mention them all. There was a challenge that was given to me before, and they gave me the list of all the women that I've worked with, and I didn't know it was that many pala. Time flies. Tumatanda na.
No, there's no such thing. Ano ba? There's no such thing. As
Age
long as
is
you're
but a
enjoying.
number.
Yes, it is. As long as you're enjoying, and of course,
We
you
should
have
do
a
a
happy
movie.
disposition, di ba? I think that's very important. Nakita mo ba yung pangalan ko dun sa listahan na yon? Ano, Derek? Ano ba?
Yeah, many
Nakita mo
times.
ba?
Nakita ko.
List of
Yes.
women that you
Pops
can work
and
with.
Derek. Oh, it says there, Pops and Derek teleserye. Oh,
The joke lang yon, my God. Magiging comedy yan, I swear. What do you
yeah.
call
Si
this?
Angelica, when I did a movie with Angelica, and nag-teleserye din kami ni Angelica, yung
Mhm.
Maging Sino Ka Man, Part 2.
Yes. Uh-huh.
We did a teleserye, and we did a movie also, I Love You Goodbye, and she's one of the most talented artistas that the Philippines has to offer. I'd love to I saw kasi somebody say something if I could do a movie with her. I'd love to do a movie with her again.
Actually, ang dami mo na nga nakatrabaho ng mga napakagaling na mga artista na babae
Bea,
talaga. All of
Bea
them.
Alonso.
Yeah,
Yes,
all of
fantastic.
them.
Yeah.
Suerte, you really. I don't think it's suerte. I hate using the word lucky or suerte. For me, there's no such thing. You're very, very blessed. I believe that
Blessed.
because,
Yes, I like that. Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Pop,
like
your
I said,
skin is
pag mabait ka,
glowing. Oh,
ano? What?
may comment. Pops, your skin is glowing.
It's the light. It's my light. I have a special light. Oh, kasi madilim. Ayan. So that's very important. Ayan. You know what, Derek? It's so fun to talk to you. Alam mo ba, Derek? I don't know if I ever made you kwento this or if Augie ever made you kwento this. And if Augie's watching, Augie and I had, one time we went out after a gabay guro, one of those gabay guros that we did. We were talking backstage, and then Augie and I were also there. And then Augie and I decided to go out to dinner. Tapos, wala lang, nagkakabiruan lang kami. Sabi ko, Ogie, kakilala mo ba si Derek? Sabi niya, yeah. Sabi niya, bakit? Sabi ko, uy, tawagan mo naman si Derek. Because, you know, every year, I attend the Tatler Ball with my friend, of course, Anton, diba? And every year, Anton is my date for the Tatler Ball. I have no choice. If Anton's watching, I love you, Anton. Ayan. So sabi ko, friend ba kayo? Sabi ko, wala lang, para lang ma-shock yung mga tao pagpasok. Because I never have any date. When I go out in these things, I never bring anybody. Sabi ko, kung close naman kayo, para lang ma-shock yung tao pagpasok ko sa Tatler Ball. Sabihin mo naman kay Derek, samahan naman niya ako sa Tatler Ball. Of course, he goes, yeah, close kami. Sabi ko, sige nga, tawagan mo na. So, I don't know if you remember, he did call you.
Yes, I remember.
And then he just talked about golf, and the whole time I was beside him, I was like, Tatler Ball. Sabi ko, yung Tatler Ball. Hanggang sa he ended the phone call, and I was like, what happened to the Tatler Ball? Tapos, I see him again after how many years, and he goes, Pops, close na talaga kami ni Derek ngayon. Sabi ko, hindi pala kayo close yung araw. Sabi ko, ang kapal. Well, anyway, that's how I remember that. I don't know if he ever told you. I thought it was hysterical.
No, I remember that. I remember Augie calling me. But again,
Yeah.
he mentioned that Gabay Guro. That's with Miss Shay. Si Ate
Yes.
Shay, si Sister Shay.
Si Miss Shay, isa pang mabait. Oo.
Super. I'm really disappointed that I missed last year's. You know, I've been there since day one where they only had like 20 to 30 teachers. And now you've been there also for the past few years. And
For the
puno
past how
ang,
many years, yeah.
yeah, diba? Punong-puno yung stadium. So,
Always.
yeah, always, yeah.
Always.
If
Para
you-
sa mga guru natin, yeah. I think it's,
Yes.
it's very nice what they're doing.
Yes.
Derek, ito question ko to. I've never seen you. Maybe you have you've done this. Do you sing, Derek? Do you sing? Can you sing?
You know, it's one of those things that, because I grew up also, my mom made sure that like my entire life is ballad. So I have sports, but I also had to play an instrument. And I played the piano and the trumpet. So I can carry a tune. I'm not a singer, a great singer like you.
Trumpet's hard, You have to have
Yeah, it's very hard.
strong lungs, right?
Yeah, and your lips, because you have to blow it like that.
Yeah.
So I can carry a tune, but I'm not a singer like you. And if you put me, again, this is what I've never overcome. If I'm singing in the bathroom, I can sing, or at least I think I can sing.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you tell me to sing in front of people,
You get
it just
jahe.
goes away.
I'm sure you can sing. I'm
just
sure you
goes
can
away.
sing. You just need confidence to sing in front of people. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm game. I'll do it, but I know I sound bad. You know,
No.
when we have mall shows, I sing. I won't allow myself to have a ghost singer. It's my voice, but talagang you can tell na I'm not comfortable.
Nagre-request sila, duet daw tayo. Mahirap kasi wala pong. Ako na nagsagot for you.
Hirap na.
Did you see that face?
Guys, hindi niyo ako pwede itabi kay Miss Pops. Hello.
Uy, sobra. No, maybe one time for fun in the karaoke, and then I'll shoot it and then I'll just show it to them.
Game ako dyan.
Yung mga karaoke.
If it's karaoke, okay.
Alam mo,
Kahit anong song.
we would love to say hello to everybody. Ang bilis-bilis lang po. Iba po kasi yata sa IG Live. Mas mabilis po yung pag-scroll ng mga names.
Yeah.
But thank you so much po for all of your comments and of course all of your requests. Hindi ko lang po mabasa. Ang bilis-bilis po. Magpa-practice po si Derek. Ayun naman pala. Pwede naman pala. Yung pamangkin ko si Erica. Ngayon lang naman ako tinulungan. Ano ba yan? Pwede palang scroll up, Derek.
Ayan, suddenly.
All of a sudden.
Oo nga, pwede. Ako rin!
See, now you can
Ako rin.
Kanina pa I was suffering. I couldn't see. Oh my gosh. There's Andric World. Of course, there's Marlene. There's
Thank you.
Vanessa.
Yan.
There's Nonith Jamelogo. Good Vibes Girl. Your local FXN girl. Ayan. Si JJ Steph.
You know,
Maraming
Pops, I just
salamat
want to
po.
say, you know, we have the best fans, the Andrek fans. They're so loyal, they're so kind. So all the Andrek fans, thank you so much. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for the love and support that you give Andrea and I. Pops, they're the best talaga. You know, hindi sila nakakalimot. They're always there. Super.
Oh, because the best rin kayo, I'm sure. Mapagmahal kayo. Ganun yun eh. 'Di ba?
Oh, Germany.
Derek, is there any, we'll go back to, syempre baka you have, I know you're about to have dinner and I actually disturbed your dinner.
Mhm.
You haven't even started it.
No, no problem, no problem.
Is there any message that you can tell our followers to encourage them and to actually inspire them during these times? Would you like to say a few words to them, of course?
Yes. You know, guys, we're going through some trying times, and it's difficult. But if life was easy, life would be boring. With that said, you know, a lot of us are going through some pain, a lot of us are going through some hurt, but you know, we just gotta believe with the man upstairs, and he's telling us something. He's trying to make us realize that, you know, some of us, our priorities are out of whack. I'll be the first one to admit my priorities were blurry. And actually, we have to find the good in everything. And in this situation that we are in now, for myself, I've really, you know, done some reflecting and found him. And my relationship with him is so much stronger. And with him, we can get through anything. So guys, you know, make that a part of your life. Pray, talk to him, befriend him, and you'll see some drastic changes in your life. With your health, you know, the toughest thing about living an active lifestyle is that first week or two. Get over that hump. Some of us can get 2-3 days and then we give up. It's supposed to be hard. So once you get past that hump, it then becomes easy because you look for it. So consistency is the key to any workout. All the workouts that you see out there, they all work if you are consistent. So guys, find something that you like to do. You don't have to follow my program. Find any program that you like and be consistent with it, and you will see drastic changes in your life. And once this quarantine is over and you can carry that on to your normal life, life will be so much better. So
Great.
take care of your faith.
Thank you, Derek.
Take care
Of
of your
course, it's
body.
very important also to, sana po magkasundo-sundo po tayo. Wala muna po sigurong mga
Yes,
negative
please, we should
muna.
unite. And
Diba? The
Pops, can
most
I just
important
take this opportunity to just say thank you to all the frontliners, because they're really
Yes.
putting, you know, their lives at risk to help us. You know, they're really out there facing this virus head on, and they definitely deserve to be thanked and to be called heroes. You know, they're out there away from their families, risking their lives, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the frontliners out there.
Maraming salamat sa mga frontliners po talaga. They're actually risking their lives to save our
Yes.
lives. So, totoo po yan. You know, Anton San Diego is actually watching us right now. I just saw his name.
Hey, Ton.
Hi, Anton. We just talked about you. I'll say this list, because they always watch me, Derek, if you don't mind. The Pipanyas, the Pops fans, Solid Pops, Pops Angels, Popsicles, I love Pops Fernandez, special friends of Pops Martin, the Team Hopia, Power Pops Girls, happy anniversary to Mar Pops, Unbeatable Pops, Little Pops, and the Shellanatic. Sorry ang haba, but there you go.
No,
Maraming
wow,
salamat, Derek.
so many
Sana po
people love you,
napaligaya
Pop.
namin kayong lahat. Alam niyo po, napakabait ni Derek. Isang text lang po sa kanya, umuo kagad siya. Maski na gutom na po siya ngayon dahil hindi pa siya nag-dinner, ha? Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Have a
God
good
bless you,
evening.
Derek.
God bless everybody.
I'm so happy for all of your achievements. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys. 12 noon. Dito rin po sa IG Live. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
See ya.